Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So we have a little Saturday extra help session today. Um, I just want to start out first and foremost. If you find these videos helpful, valuable, you like them, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. It does help the channel grow. And that's also what I wanted to say. You guys have been awesome. So, all my subscribers, the new, the old, you guys are all great. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. And I appreciate so much you guys hitting that thumbs up for me. Um, the channel has just grown so fast, and it's really humbling to see how many subscribers we're getting, and the growth. I mean, the channel just started a couple months ago, and I'm approaching almost 750 subscribers. Um, so I do appreciate that. And I'm going to continue to produce this content and maybe help you guys out, especially with day trading, swing trading, and the technical analysis that I use to be consistently profitable. So I just want to start out by saying thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, and I'll also link in the description our Discord, which has been also incredible. What a great group. And that's also growing really fast. So it's 100% free. It's in the description. Click on the invite. You're more than welcome. If you're a beginner, you'll learn a lot. If you're experienced, you'll also be able to share your ideas. And it's nice to have a lot of different eyes on the market during a trading day. So you might be watching something and people will be alerting the Discord throughout the day about this thing's popping up, this is going, there's news here, and it's just a really good group. So I'll link that in the description, and also all our social medias will be in the description as well. And with that being said, I will get into sharing my screen. We have 3 examples of how important our technical analysis has been this past trading week, with Tesla, NEO, and DraftKings being used as the 3 real world examples of using technical analysis in your trading, and how valuable it could be to learn this. So I will share my screen now with you guys. Okay, and we're going to start out with Tesla. This was one on Friday that I alerted the Discord and I alerted Twitter for a possible bounce off an ascending trend line. This trend line was drawn about a week ago. So before this even happened, when the price was up here, I drew this trend line. And as we approached the trend line, that's when I alerted on Friday that there's a good possibility, because I know the way that the algorithms trade, I know the way that day traders trade. Everybody else is also looking at these things. That's why I feel like it's so important to learn. And look at this huge bounce. So when something touches, let me just back this up. So the reason why I drew this is because it touched here. And if you can see this candle, the response that this gave from a huge drop to getting bought back and closing up here really opened up my eyes to there's a lot of buyers that stepped in on this drop. And then also over here, it was very well respected. So I drew this out about a week before this happened. So when the price was up here, the trend line was drawn, okay? So on Friday, I said, if we get the bounce here, things are looking very good for a day trade and a swing trade on Tesla. And that's exactly what happened. When something touches once, twice, 3 times, this is now a very strong trend line. And what you can also do with this is you can draw out a trend line from up here now, right off the top. Let me just try to get this a little bit closer. Sorry about that. So you start at the high and you come down. This is now touching 3 times. So you have a touch here, a touch here, and a touch here. So this is now going to be the next level of resistance for Tesla, depending on when we actually finally get there, will be this trend line. So you might see a bounce off of it before finally breaking out. So this is how you do your technical analysis. Something touches 2-3 times, very valid. Also, I always start at longer time frames before I dial in to the intraday, which is, the 1-day charts, the 5-day charts, and then I'll do it that way. I'll always take my trades off of the 1-day chart. But when you do technical analysis, you want a bigger picture of what you're looking at. So that's Tesla. That was one example from this previous week. Another example from this previous week that just happened. So you had a trend line, an ascending trend line, really being well respected. This hit once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. Now, when something hits this many times, there's a good chance that it could eventually break. Now, this broke about 2 weeks ago. Once this broke, once a trend line breaks, that is support, it now turns into resistance. And that's what happened with DraftKings. And to start the week, I had said I'm not bullish on DraftKings. And that's when the price was like up here. It was looking good. I alerted our Discord. I made a video about it. I said, you're going to be hitting your head on this trend line. And that's exactly what happened here. If you can see, almost perfectly. And then it rejected. So it's not just me seeing this stuff. I keep saying that over and over again. In order to get moves like this, it has to be computer algorithms and a lot of other day traders looking at this technical analysis. Technical analysis is very strong. And then our third example is NIO. NIO had a trend line that got broken, which we made a video about last week and called this one really, really very well. This was a great swing trade here. Now, once you get a breakout, this is what this is called. This is a breakout. Very bullish, extremely bullish. You had support down here at the 34s. Once you get the breakout, do not get FOMO. I cannot stress this enough. Wait for the retracement. The retracement will always happen. Things do not just go straight up without ever coming back. And when they do come back, which you see this box right here, this is where the breakout area happened. So this is the area of interest, I call it, right? So when the price comes back into this box, this is where I would consider getting long for the next leg higher. You don't want to buy up here. You want to wait until it retraces as close to this trend line as possible. So this was the trend line that got broken, and then it's being used as support, which was the 3750 area. This break of the trend is now support. Do you see this? So right where we broke the trend now became an extremely strong level. And let me just erase this of support here. So, I mean, you got the sell off to it, right? Look at this pop. This is just on huge volume, huge computers, algorithms. I mean, the computer algorithms that are trading nowadays, it's like 80% of all trades are being done by computers. And they just took the exact breakout. And that's where the next wave of buying came for that. So this is the 3 examples that I pulled up for you guys. Very, very clear of how important learning technical analysis is. And this is what I do. So I taught myself how to do technical analysis. I spent hours and hours and hours every single day in charts mapping this stuff out, important price levels and everything else. And now I've become pretty proficient at it. And if you notice our Twitter account, I'm always posting every single morning the important price levels on the SPY and on the QQQ for the day. So you know where you're going to see your support levels and your resistance levels. And you can take your day trades off of those levels. So if you know you have support coming up where you could get a bounce, there you go. I'll just pull this up here. I don't know if this will show the day. So this was Friday. You had a very clear level of support here. 46.37. I had my line here at 46.20 because this was a level that I had determined, looking at the charts from a bigger picture, to be very highly respected. So once it came close to this, as you can see here, we got a huge drop. The dip got bought up, and then it dropped to the exact same spot before getting bought up again. You know, these spots are just, I don't know if they're being plugged into computers when something gets to a certain area. I don't really know the technicals on how computer algorithms are traded. I'm sure it's probably pretty easy to find out. Just a quick Google search on that. But there is a ton of patterns that happen over and over again. They don't always have to happen, but for the most part, the market does have some patterns and definitely levels of support and resistance. And all you have to do is learn that, and you will be on your way to becoming a consistently profitable trader. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have tomorrow, I'll post our upcoming weekly video, and that will upload probably tomorrow, Sunday. I'll try to get it up as early as possible. So until then, I hope everybody enjoys their weekend and take care.